Election workers in Minnehaha County are in the final stages of preparing for the June primary, which is now just 2 days away. Auditor Leah Anderson says don't expect a repeat of the 2024 general election when her office was swamped with some 30,000 absentee ballots that delayed final results until the following day. This time around, you may know who the winners are before you go to bed Tuesday night. Perry Groten finds out why this year's vote count should go much more quickly in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND.
Getting primary election results sooner rather than later is important to Sioux Falls voters like Russell Clark.
I just like to check on those things when my candidate wins, yay! When my candidate doesn't win, maybe next year.
Clark and the rest of Minnehaha County's voters might not have to wait beyond Election Day to find out who the winning candidates will be.
My goal is to be out of here at least before midnight.
Auditor Leah Anderson says the typically lower turnout for an off-year primary election isn't the only reason she's optimistic about an early night come Tuesday. The state legislature passed a law this year that allows auditors to begin processing ballots on Monday, giving them a full day's head start with the paperwork.
They'll be able to start creating the poll list, opening the envelopes, stamping the ballots, and placing them into a locked ballot box.
Plus, election workers will no longer have to go through the time-consuming process of writing out each voter's name by hand when cross-checking their ballots.
So now they're able to use an electronic list that we've already had in the past to create that poll list. And so that will speed up the process.
Anderson hopes to use multiple tabulating machines to scan the absentee ballots on Election Day well before the polls close.
We have 4 tabulators, and we have one of them set up to run absentee ballots usually. I think for this year we could turn 2 or 3, maybe all 4 of them into absentee ballot tabulators during the early part of the day on Tuesday and get those ballots counted pretty quickly.
Auditors cannot report any of the totals to the Secretary of State's office until after all polls are closed across the state at 8 p.m.
I think it's nice to know before we go to bed who will be running in November.
Fewer absentee ballots cast ahead of Election Day can also telegraph a slower turnout on Tuesday. But the work is far from done once Election Day is over and all the votes are counted. The auditor's office may also have to deal with contested races and runoffs.
We're pretty certain that we'll have a city runoff election, and so that'll start right away. We'll get busy with that one. We also have to get our canvass done, which happens the Monday after the election. So we have that. We have a post-election audit that we have to do, and oftentimes we have recounts that we have to also take care of.
After that, workers with the auditor's office can only briefly catch their breath before it's time to gear up for the general election in November. With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Perry Groten.
In-person absentee voting ends tomorrow at 5 p.m. Polls are open on Tuesday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. local time. You'll need to bring a photo ID in order to vote.